His last film, Agantuk, or The Stranger, filmmaker Satyajit Ray came to the end of a cycle that began with Ganashotru and then Shakha Proshakha, an exploration of the master's concerns about the social and political ideas of our time. The film is co-produced by NFDC, Erato Films of Paris and DD Productions, owned by France's leading star Gerard Depardieu, an ardent admirer of Satyajit Ray. When Agantuk was released in 5 French cities, it drew packed halls, figuring among the 10 top box office grossers in the first week of its release. At the end of a 5-week run, it had collected over 60 lakh rupees at the box office and remained among the top 25 box office hits.
Agantuk is the first Indian-made film which has been so successful in France. Why do you think it has been received so warmly by French audiences?
I think because this is the first film that Ray made which faces a world problem. A problem that the whole world is going through. It's alive to the most important problem that faces the world today. This complete rootlessness of so-called civilization, and how this man tries to go back to the tribals, because they don't live in hypocrisy and they don't tell lies. They face life squarely. I think that's why it's created so much interest.
It talks about human values, our moral duties, a theme which is very universal and which a sense of values which we are slowly losing. The modern society is very corrupt, and Satyajit Ray talks about anti-corruption in his own way, and this theme is very universal. Why in France it can be successful anywhere?
Unless a film really touches you or stirs you, it touches your heart, it really doesn't, it keeps you aloof, and I think that is what has really appealed. It's his simple way of telling difficult things.
In France, there was unanimous opinion among critics from major newspapers that Agantuk was a pure masterpiece. If you decide to see only one film this summer, let it be this one. Beautiful, moving, captivating, nourishing. It shifts your point of view, frees your intelligence in the way a prisoner is freed. Ray used the constraints imposed by his health to plumb deeper into the human soul. According to Ray himself, Agantuk ranked among his best films.
Yes, he also thought so. And especially when he cast me into this role, this very, very difficult, complex role, he spoke to me over the telephone saying he had put in all his own views into this character. Therefore, this character must speak on his behalf. And that was terrible responsibility.
Apart from expressing his philosophy of life through Utpal's character, Ray sang for him.
Hari Haray Namo Krishna Jadavaya Namo Jadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namo.
However, there have been different views on the film's simple structure and technique.
Yes, I'm sure there will be criticism of the slow pace of the film, of the preponderance of dialogue. But that's also part of general decadence. You see, people do not listen, people don't really take in things. They only have to be diverted with noise.
We are panchta shikhito loke ja bole tai. And what is that? Technology obhaboniyo progress. Kichudin age porjonto ja shopneo bhaba jeto na. A big feather in the cap of NASA. NASA? NASA. Atar pashi nesha.
হাইপোটার্মিক সিরিজ দিয়ে নিজের দেহে ভয়ঙ্কর মাদক রস চালান দিয়ে সমনকে সমন জারি করছে বিশ্বের লক্ষ লক্ষ মানুষ, তার অধিকাংশই তরুণ। একে রোধ করবে কোন টেকনোলজি, মিস্টার সেনগুপ্ত?